Hello all and welcome to EFA. In this lecture we'll discuss about the Boolean algebra examples. In the last lecture we started the Boolean algebra and we studied what are the laws and rules to simplify the equations, the Boolean equations. And now today we'll discuss some of the examples, right? And we'll see that how those rules and laws can be implemented for simplification of the Boolean expressions, and how the circuits can be minimized, right? So let us start with the first example. Let us see that the first example says that we are having c plus bc whole bar, right? So we are having bc complete bar over here, right? And you can see over here that how many, first of all we need to say that how many number of gates are there, right? So you can see that first of all we are having a NOT gate which is present over here, right? After that we are having an AND gate, and after that we are having a OR gate, right? So in total we are having three number of gates, right? And looking at this expression we can see that this expression can be reduced using the Boolean laws and rules, right? So let us see. Now this is the equation c plus bc bar, right? So we can implement the De Morgan's theorem on this part of the equation, right? So this can be reduced as b bar plus c bar, right? So this is c plus b bar plus c bar. Okay, so after doing the De Morgan's theorem, applying the De Morgan theorem over here, right? See, we can apply the commutative law and the associative laws, and this expression can be rewritten as c plus c bar plus b bar, right? So, and we know that what is c plus c bar? This is equal to 1, right? So because if c is 0, then c bar will be 1, right? So, and if c is 1, then c bar will be equal to 0, right? So anything in OR gate, when we are having the two input AND gates, if we are having one input as 1 and second one as 0, we know that that the output is equal to 1. So ultimately we will be having 1 over here, right? So 1 plus b will be the answer, right? So 1 plus b is again can be reduced to 1. So you can see over here that we do not need any type of gate over here, right? So you can see the answer is 1. Therefore neither the NOT gate nor the AND gate nor the OR gate is required over here. So we can see the answer is 1. So whatever we whenever the circuit has to be made, it will be a straight line without any gate to be implemented, right? So let us move on to the second example and see that what it brings, right? So we are having over here AB whole bar, right? And it is multiplied by, or we can say we are having the AND product with A bar plus B, and again there is an AND with B bar plus B over here, right? So you can see how many number of gates are there? 1 and 2. Two number of OR gates, 1, 2 and 3 number of AND gates, 1, 2 and 3 number of NOT gates, right? So there are plenty of gates which can be implemented if we use this expression, right? So now this expression can be reduced using the laws and rules. Let us see. Now we are having this expression as it is. So b bar plus b is equal to 1, right? So we are left with ab complete complement into a bar plus b. Now opening this expression, right? So using the De Morgan's theorem, we will be having a bar plus b bar into a bar plus b. So ultimately we will be having, using the distributive law, we will be having a bar plus b into b bar, and b into b bar will be equal to 0, right? So b into b bar is equal to 0, right? So ultimately the final answer will be only a complement. So this means we need only one NOT gate to be implemented to make this circuit. Okay, so with a NOT gate we will be giving one input, that is A, and its output will be equal to a complement, right? So apart from in place of having a number of gates using this expression, we can have only a single gate, that is a NOT gate. So this will be the simplest form. Okay, so let us move on to the third example. So third example says that we are having a plus c into ad plus ad bar plus ac plus c. Okay, so again applying the rules and laws of the Boolean algebra, right? So we'll be having, this is the original expression over here, So from this term, this complete term, right, we can take a common. So this will be equal to d plus d bar, right? So rest all the things are the same. So d plus d bar is equal to 1. So we will be having a plus c into a plus ac plus c. Okay. So if we look at this part of the expression, right? So a plus c can be taken as a single term. So if this is a single term, say let us say this is equal to x, right? So x into a plus ac plus c will be there, right? So if we take a common from xa plus ac, this will be equal to a into x plus c, right? So what is x? X is equal to a plus c, right? So a is taken common from here, so this is a plus c plus c plus c, right? So from here we can apply the associative law, right? So we'll be having c plus c over here, right? So c plus c is equal to c, so we'll be left with a plus c. So this will be the ultimate equation, so a into a plus c, right? So after that, right, so we can multiply this a with this bracket, so we'll be having a into a plus ac plus c. So a into a is equal to a plus ac plus c. Taking a common, we'll be having 1 plus c over here plus c, right? So ultimately we'll be having at the end a plus c only. So if you look at this expression, we will be having 1, 2, 3 and 4 number of OR gates, right? So after that we'll be having one AND gate also, right? And one NOT gate also, right? So many number of gates have to be implemented if we use this expression. On the other hand, if we reduce this expression to this one, this will be only a plus c, so we need only one OR gate with inputs a and c, right? So this will be fair enough to use only a single gate, that is the OR gate, right? Okay, so last one. Now in this example, I have not written any rules and laws over here, so you need to guess that which rules and laws can be implemented in this simplification. So now we are having a bar into a plus b plus b plus double a into a plus b bar, right? So this is the expression. We need to simplify this, right? So this is again the same has been written over here, right? So first of all we'll multiply this with this a bar with a plus b, so we'll be having a bar a plus a bar b plus from this expression a into a will be a and this is as it is a plus b bar, right? So a bar plus a is equal to 0, so we can ignore this one, right? So because this is equal to 0, so we'll be having a bar b over here plus from here we can multiply these two, right? So we will be having b plus a into a plus b plus a into b bar, right? So rearranging all these and we will be having at the end we will be having a plus b, right? So again you can see that there is a lot number of gates are required if we implement this expression, and here again we need only one OR gate for its implementation, right? So you can please tell me that which laws and rules are required line wise, right, in all these steps, right? So I'll wait for it. Okay, so okay, next one. So next is example number 5, right? Now, so sometimes in your exam the circuit can also be given, right? And you need to first of all judge that what the output can be, right? So after guessing the output, right, you need to simplify it and then redraw the circuit, right? So you can see over here that suppose this circuit is given in your examination, right? And you need to first of all find that what can be the output, right? So a, b and c are given over here. So it's you can see over here that there are several levels, right, through which the we can say the inputs are moving, right? And ultimately we are having the output as q is equal to ab plus bc into b plus c, right? So you can see over here that how many number of gates are required. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 number of gates are required. From this AND gate a and b are passing, so we will be having ab over here. From this OR gate we will be having b plus c. From this AND gate we will be having bc. Now b plus c into bc will be the output over here when it passes through the AND gate, right? So, and this expression, and this expression when they pass through the OR gate will be having AB plus BC into B plus C, right? So now we have to reduce this one. Now this is the equation we are having, right? So applying the rules and laws over here, you can see that multiplying this BC into B plus C, we will be having BBC plus BCC. So B into B will be equal to B, and C into C will also be equal to C, right? So we will be having AB plus BC plus BC. So BC plus BC is also equal to BC, right? So from this expression we will be having B common, and we will be having B into A plus C, right? So this is the final expression over here. Now this, you can see that only two gates are required, one OR gate and one AND gate, right? So first of all, what we have to do is, you can see that this type of expression is a POS type of expression. We will discuss this in the next lecture, that what are POS and what are SOP. So whenever we are having the POS type of the expression, first of all we have to draw the OR gate, and then we will implement the AND gate, right? So you can see over here we having the A plus C. So from the OR gate we are passing A and C. So we will be having A plus C over here, and over here we are having the AND gate from which the A plus C is passing and B is passing. So ultimately we are having Q is equal to B into A plus C, right? So this is how the circuits can be simplified, right? So any such type of circuit can come in your exam, and you need to first of all identify that what the final expression can be, then you have to reduce it, and then ultimately you have to make the final circuit. Okay, so next is, this is important, right? So this type of questions can come in your competitive examinations, when you need to understand that what kind of circuit is it, right? And how to first of all judge the output, and then after that you need to reduce this one again, right? So let us see. Now suppose this circuit is given in your examination, right? And you can see over here that there is a Q written over here, right? So Q, we know that this is this will be an output, right? So ultimately you can see over here that the Q is equal to A plus B into AC plus A plus C plus C, right? So how this equation has come at this position, right? So you can see that A is given from we are having three branches over here, right? In the first branch we are having we can say the switch, right, which is giving the input A, right? At the second branch we are having the, we can say the switches, or the, we can say the sources, which are giving the input B, A and C, and the last one is having the sources which are the line which is giving the sources as A and C again, right? So when we look at this diagram, we need to understand that how to utilize these inputs. Okay, now first of all you need to see that there are these three lines, they are interconnected at this point, right? And again at this point. Okay, so this line and this line, these three lines are parallel to each other. When these three are parallel to each other, it means if we give the input from at one point, right, that input has to move to the other point through any of these lines. Okay, so if suppose if we say that we are having the first line over here, right? So this line will be in parallel to this one, and this will be in parallel to this one. So whatever we are having in these we can say the lines, right, they will be having the OR operation in between them, right? Okay, second thing, now these are because these are parallel, therefore we need to have a therefore we need to have a OR operation between them, right? Now suppose we are having this last line over here, which is having A and C, which are in series, right? So because parallel are having the OR operation between them, therefore the series will have the AND operation between them, right? So you can see we will be having AC from here. Okay, so we will be having from the first line we will be having only A. There is nothing else apart from A. There is no B, no C over there, right? So we will be having A over here. From the second line we will be having, you can see we are having two parts in this. The first part is A in parallel with C, so we will be having an OR gate between them. So we will be having A plus C over here, and this ultimately will be in series with the B, so B will be multiplied with it, that is we will be having the AND gate between them, right? Okay, so last one is that we are having A and C in series, right? So this there will be AC over here, and all these lines, they are in parallel to each other. So therefore we will be having the OR operations between them. So ultimately we will be having at Q A plus B into A plus C into AC, right? So this is the equation we are having. So this has to be reduced first of all. So how can it be reduced? So now we are having this as the expression. So B will be multiplied by A and C. So this will be A plus BA plus BC plus AC. Okay, so after that, um, from this first one, this first two, right? So we will be having A common, and B plus B plus 1 will be there, or we can say 1 plus B will be there. So 1 plus B will be equal to 1. So we will be having only A from these first two terms, right? So ultimately we will be having A plus BC plus AC, right? So after that, from A and AC, from A and AC we can again take A common. So we will be having A into 1 plus C, right? So we'll be having 1 at the end. So A plus BC will be the answer, right? So you can see over here that if you look at this expression, we are having two number of AND gates, three number of OR gates, right? So here we need only one AND gate and one OR gate, right? So we'll be having first of all BC in series, and A will be in parallel to this BC. So we'll get A from here and BC from here. Ultimately at Q we'll be having A plus BC. Right, so I think you people must have understood that this example, right? So, and you will be able to solve such type of questions in your examinations. Okay, so these are some of the questions which I need you to solve yourself, right? So that you can get some practice. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video, and if you like it, please subscribe, like and share it, and please share it with your friends so that they can also be benefited with this knowledge, and this channel should get a boost. Thank you so much.